What's going on, guys? It's Matt here, aka kind of bringing you guys my final thoughts on Star Wars Battlefront 2, the beta, from what I experienced. I'm going to be touching on some things here, you guys. First of all, for starters, overall graphics-wise, beautiful game, definitely beautiful game. I actually want to know what the game looks like with 4K, believe it or not. Because to me that would just look beautiful. Connection-wise, not bad. I felt that hit detection throughout the beta was surprisingly smooth. I definitely enjoyed it more than games with hit detection, for example, like Call of Duty. So that one was really nice as well. I like the way now where they've done it as compared to Battlefront 1, where they've brought in the battle point system, which is like score streaks, for example, from Call of Duty again. I really like that. I like the class systems that they've brought in. That's more or less comparable to Battlefield 1, as well, especially the Battlefield franchise. Overall, my experience on the Battlefront 2 beta, with limited amount of time played that I did have overall, it was not a bad experience. It was fun. It was a breath of fresh air. Definitely enjoyed it. So overall, not bad. Some things I would like to see come launch or within a patch for this game is definitely longer game mode times. That is definitely one thing that is surprisingly rather short, in my opinion. But then again, I am used to playing Battlefield 1, mainly Conquest mode, where games will run you about roughly 30 minutes or so in there. So there's all of that as well. Let me think here. What else can we discuss here real quick? Oh boy. Other features that I like that are actually surprisingly small, real tiny features within the, I think it's Starfighter. It's the Starfighter game mode. I know that. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But that game mode, one thing I really like is that it shows you where to lead your targets, which is kind of like, if I'm not mistaken, it's called War Thunder. War Thunder has a real good system with that into it. So there's that as well. I especially like how they completely revamped the star cards within the game. That alone is incredible. The different tiers of star cards, things like that, definitely like that. But that also draws a problem for me as to where I feel that microtransactions will become a thing. And I don't think that should be a thing within this game. It's not like it's a real major boost, but it's still enough of a boost where I feel that if you spend enough money, you're going to get most of the overpowered star cards and things of that nature. So I could potentially see that being a problem. Not a real major problem, but it could still nonetheless be a problem within the game itself. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I just wanted to shut my door. There's a decent amount of activity going on around me right now, so I just wanted to shut my door, try to dampen the noise a little bit. But, anyways. I could see microtransactions becoming a thing, but at the same time, I don't think... for example, I really don't think EA and DICE would do that. They sort of did it within Battlefield 1. I mean, they've done it for every Battlefield game as far as I am aware of, with the shortcuts for all of the different classes, you could say. But other than that, like, to me, that's not that big of a problem. Like, if you're just getting on the game and it's been, anywhere between 3 to 6 months, then it's like, okay, yeah, I completely understand why you did it. So there's that. I'm really just trying to find critiques right now, and I feel like I really have to nitpick to find these critiques within the game itself. But other than that, I mean, I would definitely, recommend this game definitely to somebody who's either a fan of the film franchise, someone who's a fan of the original Battlefronts from back in like PlayStation 2 days, way back when. I'm getting real old school on you guys real quick, and that's kind of sad to say. But I know, for me, some things that I'm excited for, regardless of multiplayer, when the game comes out, is definitely the new campaign mode. I watched the trailer for it, and I'm excited to see that, and I definitely can't wait to play it. I might even record it and put it up here on YouTube for you guys to watch. So there's things like that as well. But overall, multiplayer-wise, if it stays this consistent, at least for me, I experienced a lot of consistencies. No real inconsistencies, except for occasionally when trying to find a game, I would have to restart the game itself just to find a game. That was really my only big gripe throughout the beta. But I mean, if it stays this clean and this smooth throughout the actual beta itself, I really think EA and DICE have a winner. But then again, as far as I'm aware, you guys, the Battlefront community is definitely smaller, but I think with this, the community alone for Battlefront will grow tenfold. They added in, new heroes, new weapons, new vehicles, new maps. They've got roughly 3 times more the amount than what they had in Battlefront 1. In Battlefront 1, I played that game like no tomorrow. So, I mean, definitely, now that I know all of this information, it's like, I can definitely see this game being a winner. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys, it comes down to whatever you guys like, whatever you guys enjoy playing. And my opinion doesn't mean that much, but it is nonetheless worth taking in. I know I do it myself personally with certain video games. I'll ask, subscribers from time to time, hey, what games do you want to see me play coming up? Things of that nature. Just to get a rough idea, not only of what games I should play, but also what they think about it. And it's like, okay, well, it gives me a new perspective on the game. The criticisms in this game, guys, I mean, they're very, very small, but if you guys do get offended by them, please know, you guys, take it with a grain of salt. It's just my own views on the game itself. As far as anything else that I can find wrong with the game, there's not much. Pardon me, you guys. There's not a whole lot that I can really find wrong with it. I definitely do need to get my hands on the finished product when it comes out in order to really give you guys a better analogy of the actual game itself. This was good, as far as a beta goes. This was surprisingly enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I cannot wait for the actual game itself to come out. It's going to be probably one of the more funner games that I will definitely be playing. and I overall cannot wait for this game. If you guys are a fan of the Star Wars film franchise, the old Battlefronts from PlayStation 2 days, the Battlefront 1, if you played that, or if you just want a game to really essentially get some friends together, go online on some multiplayer and overall just dick around and have fun with it, Battlefront 2 is probably going to be that game for you, just to have fun on and just to relax when you need that break from other forms of games. But overall, would I recommend it? Yeah. If I had to give it a rating between 1 and 10, I'd say right now it's around a 7.5 to an 8. Like I said, you guys, I want to get my hands on the actual finished product before I really, well, not even before I really, just to give you guys a better analogy of how I view the game itself. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to. But anyways, you guys, this has been my final thoughts on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta, as far as the information that we know now and everything along those lines, and my own opinions on what I really enjoyed about the game and some things I feel that just need a little bit of tweaking to them. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on what should change within the game itself down below in the comment section. And as always, you guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. Constructive criticism always helps me out and always helps me become a better YouTuber. And I will see you guys in my next video. Take it easy, you guys. See ya!